I don't see Kanye as a rapper. I don't see Kanye as a singer.
The hustle and manifestation, bro. You get this shit.
Yeah,
Just, like, believe in yourself.
Yeah, because you gotta stay clean. Like, I don't say don't do drugs or do drugs, but I say you gotta stay clean with yourself.
What's up? My name is Stu here with XOTV, and today we're doing a Q&A with my dog Drizz.
Yeah, there. It's YungDrizz in the building. Thanks for the opportunity. Let's go. Question and answers.
Question number 1. Can you tell us about your musical journey and how you get started in the music industry?
So I started about 5 years ago. Actually, 7 years ago. I started rapping on my own. I was texting. I was always like minding my own business and never telling somebody like that I really started with music. When I was in 9th grade, then I made a music project, and so the whole school knew like Drizz was up on music, right? Nearly a year later, I met Duke. I started to make music with Duke. We was hanging out in the studio a lot.
Fun old
Till
times.
we was consistent 7 days in a week, going to the studio, sometimes 5 days in a week. Yeah, we started really hustling. That's how I get into the music business.
Crazy. I remember those times.
Yeah, I mean, like, when you were broke, when we was broke, like, we had nothing to do than just be at your crib in a stew because we had no cash to go out, eat outside or anything. No opportunity to use a real stew. So it was all we had, like.
Yeah. So, next question.
Yeah, I would say that. Let's go.
What inspires your music? And are there any particular artists or genres that influence your style?
So it's like a lot of people which listen to me would say that I got influenced by the whole mainstream. To take it clear, I would say I got hard influence by Atlanta. Atlanta was a big point. The Migos, other like Georgia with the Baby, Lil Baby, Gunna, Thugger. I had a lot of big artists in my like inspiration vibes. But if I go for fact, then I still stick with Tupac because the way Tupac was moving in the booth was like, that's the way I try to move in the booth. That's the way I try to represent myself, and that's the way I see myself. If I say hit him up, then everybody knows. Fuck it, like that's it. Yeah.
So, next question. What challenges have you overcome in your music career and how did you deal with them?
I guess doing music, making music as a Swiss artist and not speaking Swiss German was like one of the biggest challenges I had to handle because it's like a lot of people do still not understand why I'm always speaking English, why I rap on English, why I sing in English. It's just like I had to handle it. I had just to tell everybody like this is what I do. This is how I grew up. Like this is where I come from. And
Alright.
no matter where I live or what I do or where I stay, where I'm based at, English is the main language I speak because I even think in English. So it's like ain't no question why should I not do music in English. And I think as soon as Switzerland or like particularly Europe, people that don't know me recognize me for being European and overseas and fluently speaking American English, then it's like that's it. Then they know everybody can do it. If I can do it, then everybody out here can do it. For sure. 100.
Yeah, for sure. Bet. So, now, we want to get some insight on your rituals or routines before you're recording a song. So, what are your rituals or your routines?
So I would say like we got two types of. If we work with like freestyles, to be honest, I can't lay down the blueprint because if you lay down the blueprint, then these niggas gonna clone you bone by bone. So I just say meditation is key. Believing in God, and preparing everything right, like studio, the conditions. Like, do you got enough water with you? Do I got smoke? Like that. These are all like things I gotta do before I really hop in the booth. But I don't want to get clear about it because it's like private business. Like this is the
Yeah,
key to
feel you.
how I get successful. It's my blueprint.
Alright. So, next question.
Yeah, for sure.
How would you describe your sound to someone who hasn't heard your music yet?
I would say it's black music. Like it's not even seen in a bad or in a good point. It's just like I think if you hear me and you don't know who I am or what I do, then you know I'm black. Yeah. So it's like that type of music I do. I would say it's inspired by America. It's inspired by the UK, but it got still some different that you're gonna see it in December. My music still got some different that y'all never heard before. It's not Travis Scott. It's not Migos. It's some different, and I'm gonna show it to y'all.
Can't wait to see about that, bro. So, next question.
Yeah,
Let's
100.
go further.
Go on with them questions. I like.
What do you enjoy most about connecting with your audience during live performances?
During live performances is like the biggest energy I can feel is like a positive vibe. Like if I see the crowd is moving right, if I see the crowd is acting up and not fighting each other, then I always know like the people are comfortable. And if I see the people love what I do, then I can love what the people feel. And I say that's the biggest connection I got with live performances, because we all just went on to perform or go to a concert to have a great time, and it's all about sharing love and having peace.
Yeah, it's all about that.
Yeah. Water splash.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
wrong.
Next question. This one really interests me.
All
Well,
right, let me tell them.
As an artist, do you have any dream collaborations or places you want to work from or with?
So it's like when I was younger and Michael Jackson was still alive, I was like, I need an MJ collab. And now when I see that niggas out there biting MJ style like Offset or maybe Drake or Cardi, then I feel like I don't want to work with these kind of people, because they be biting the style of my idol. Like, these people be going so crazy. They got so much influence on the young kids. And I see, like, if I work with them, then I just go with the flow. So I go in a different direction. I would say, before I would count up big boys to work with, I would say I would love to work with Nicki. Nicki is like that type of thing. Even if the ass fat and she is gorgeous, like to be honest, she was the first rapping queen like we ever seen in the rap culture.
Thanks.
So it's like Nicki would be a big ass blessing. Ain't no lie.
Next question.
Yeah, drop it.
So, what advice would you give to inspire young rappers or musicians who want to get into the music industry?
So to be honest, let's break it down. All the big rappers or everybody, like all the public figures always say like you gotta believe in yourself and stuff. It's like, I say you just gotta find like a hand of motherfuckers, good players which can stick with you and like hold it down with you.
Get the grind with you.
Yeah, to get the hustle
Yeah.
in, because it's like if you the only one making a move and you got like maybe one or two people which be like, yeah, I'm doing this for a hobby, I'm doing this on low key, then it's never gonna work out, no matter how much you believe in it.
So there's no plan B.
No, it's no plan B, because
Yeah.
you gotta stick to the first plan and know the first plan. Plan A is gotta be successful, because if you know you got your people, you got your plan, and you got your belief, then everything is coming right. So that's what I say. You gotta have these three. So you gotta have them to stay successful or to get successful.
Alright, so next question. Might interest the audience.
Mhm.
What can we expect from you this year, songs wise or album wise?
I was thinking a lot about it. How would it be best to leak some new material? I would say. We got a new project loading up for end of the year, December, as I said, and it will be called The Epic, but it gonna be epic. It's a new type of rap. It's not like something that y'all ever heard. It's like some outer space, like a new planet, like a new universe.
You know what? If you want to hear that song, it's out on Spotify, on Apple Music. It's called Epic Mumble.
Yeah, it was
Check it out.
Epic Mumble. Now every month we dropping a single on this, and all the singles will be combined in December. Produced by Duke and 445. So
Yes,
it's gonna
sir.
be a big album. Again, as 2023, we'll be dropping 33 tracks. It's gonna be like a movie, because we got movie shots on it. We got epic bars, like Offset said, bars from Mars, you did. So it's gonna be crazy. That's all I can say. That's all I can say for real.
I bet.
But I ain't no Cardi was saying like I'ma drop. Nah, I'm seriously dropping. It's already said it, like it's end of the year for real.
Okay.
Ain't
Nice.
no plan. Rich on cold. I hit it back for my own. I feel the Migos, we gone.
Next question. What do you think about Kanye West and his musical journey?
So let me tell you this. In my opinion, I always talk about my opinion is like I love Kanye West. For real. Kanye West is a GOAT, but as a producer. I don't see Kanye as a rapper. I don't see Kanye as a singer, because it's like, in my opinion, Kanye was one of them producers who made type shit, the greatest beats. Like, good
He's
morning.
a good producer, though.
Woo! This is greatness.
Yeah.
Like, this is greatness, but it's like the rapping point, I don't see it. So, and the crazy point with his brand and the Kardashians, I don't even fuck with that mainstream type of people. It's like I would distance myself from Kanye. I would call myself the pretty boy team. We team Drake, 100%. Ain't no lie.
Alright, so
I'd rather be an actor than a producer trying to rap for real.
alright, so who's the better producer, Pharrell or Kanye West?
Ooh, I would say I think that's what my mind say. Pharrell learned a lot from Kanye, or was it switched up?
I don't into deep in this topic, but I just know Pharrell is in some shit like you wouldn't even know that he did that.
I would say I would go for Pharrell because Pharrell was working with Mike.
Pharrell worked with a lot of artists, and he's like a great overall package.
I think it's like he's out another generation. Like Kanye is too much in our today's world, and Pharrell is like laid back, chill, like Snoop or Wiz. Like he just calm, handling business, living his life, and not having like too much influence on the today's rap game. Because it's like Kanye always bringing up some crazy shit in the industry. Like yeah, for real. I don't fuck with it because like
I can visuals, bro.
Nah, I mean
These
like
are insane.
he's even like Donda. Donda was the same thing. Like he was always saying, I drop it. Then he dropped it, and I say, if I drop an album and it's called Jennifer, the name of my mama, how can the album be ass? I mean, it's my opinion, but how could you drop an album called By Your Mama and it's ass?
Yeah,
it's
bro.
not fronting.
No comment.
It's not
no
fronting.
Comment.
It's just my opinion.
No
like,
comment.
Bro, I just stand on that. I just stand on that.
So, do you know any more producers in the industry like you're familiar with?
It's a hard point, but I really like Pierre.
Pierre?
Because Pierre was the one, he just made that Millie Rock thing really go rock. And I feel like he just got played. And maybe he just need like an artist which can handle his beats well.
He started rapping as well though.
I even fuck with with Jason. Jason do crazy beats. And I don't know how that kid's name, the one who made the new track for YoungBoy.
Bargami or something
like that? Yeah, something like that.
Right.
And I say as soon as the industry is known to my producers, then everybody got his new favorite producer. Because it's like I got producers locked in which be hustling for that like 365 days a year. They be going crazy on them beats. We got, if you would say, like you would say, they got Gunna beats, they got YoungBoy beats, they got everything, but they also got the artists to handle it. So y'all can be ready for real. Right, tell me the fucking time. Thank you, my dog.
I got like 4 more questions.
All right.
What stage you want to perform the most? Like, what's your dream? What would
my
be your
dream main
true?
stage? It's like pretty simple. I say shout out Open Air Frankfurt because I'm born and raised in Switzerland. And I would say I would love to start with Open Air Frankfurt, and I would love to end it there, because like if I will end my career in like 20 years, then it would be great if y'all could have me for one last time. It's like I nearly start crying because I always think about what is the end, but I would say this would be a great end and a great main stage to like bring Europe closer together and tell them like we got something rolling here. I know Switzerland is small and it's pricey, but we got something rolling. We got the biggest artists out of the world, not just even in rap and hip hop culture. They could bring like Wizkid, Burna Boy, and they even always got like German artists which can actually do great music. They got them out. I mean, this would be a nice performance. On God, like I would plan this set like for like 3, 4, 5 months, like maybe half a year, like Michael Jackson did. We're like. Yeah, with the
just
rehearsals and stuff.
Performance.
Yeah, like a big light show,
stage setting and everything.
Maybe with fire and fireworks. I don't know, but I will plan some on it.
Another question: what are your fashion predictions for the coming years?
Like, I would say, a lot of things be going back to the old school type, and a lot of people be still rocking with like simple basic fits. And I would say like Infinity is some that got both. Like they got classics. And they're gonna have like designer pieces. Oversized is still the shit. Like I always got a few jackets on, more than one pants. Like it is like that. And I would say like Infinity, a brand I closely know, got like all the pieces. They got like basic fits. They got basic shirts and hoodies, and they will even have the designers. So if we watch back what Off-White was, then I would say Infinity gonna top that 100. Ain't no question. So we had 445. 445 is written out YungDrizz Entertainment. And it's like YungDrizz Entertainment should be some that every artist can represent or every artist can stand behind or have an opportunity to support it or respect it. I mean, like, a lot of artists are still working independent and are out there like chasing label deals, and we all know them labels get you fucked up. I know I get myself in a bad situation if I say something like that, but it's always bringing up a lot of problems, and I can't make like I can't make it public, but it's like 445 is rising, and we will have artists on every type of like theme or like rap genre, or how you want to call it. And it's just like you gotta stay ready, because I say we trying to bring some new. We trying to get it like we need like Grammys or Billboard charts for Europe, especially like only for
To
us.
build that up, like
Yeah.
to get a Grammy for
Yeah.
Europe.
Yeah, that you
would be
can't say
crazy.
like that's top down overseas.
Yeah,
It's like for real.
yeah.
It's not just like representing America or like whatever. You did. So it's like 445 gonna stand for it, and we gonna hustle till we fucking get it. It's ain't no competition. Like it's already written down. We gonna get it. And I would say, thank God I got Duke, because without Duke I would not be possible to even dream this, think this, or actually do it. Because it's like Duke was the angel who was sent to me and told me, stop doing bad shit, stop promoting violence, and just do something with your talent. And Duke was the one who told me you got talent. I never thought that I'm this talented. I knew that music was something I like, but I never said like I'm good at it or something. And I still don't say that, because I like what I do, but I can still say like this is me. That's why I say wait for December. You're gonna see what it is.
So, and I have to say, we are so blessed to meet the right people. Shout out to G Bunny, shout out to Jesse, shout out to Dollar. We got the right people around us. We can produce music every day. We're blessed, and it's just a journey you have to continue, and you still have to proceed it every day and get the hustle in, get the grind, and
Yeah.
with the hustle and manifestation, bro, you get that shit.
Yeah.
Like believe in yourself.
Yeah, because you gotta stay clean. Like I don't say don't do drugs or do drugs, but I say you gotta stay clean with yourself. You gotta be sure whatever you want to do, you really want to do it. Like if you say I want to get this mac and cheese tonight, then you gotta go get the fucking mac and
Let's
cheese.
get that mac and
You
cheese,
gotta
dog.
get it. You said it. So if you say I'm gonna get the Grammy, you know what I'm gonna do, right?
Yeah, that's a goal.
You did like that.
But at the end of the day, it's not about a Grammy or an award. It's just about doing great music and let people hear that and give them joy with our music.
Yeah.
So that's like the main
Yeah.
focus for us. And as I said, we're blessed with our team. Shout out 445. Love you, gang.
Yeah, it is like that, because I always say like, blessing people is the only thing that's worth it to live, because with music I can bless people. That's the gift I got. It's the gang. It's 445 in the building. We got EXO loading up. New shows coming up. EXO is straight in the building. We gotta get this banging. Let's go.
So one last thing, follow us on Instagram and listen up to Apple Music and Spotify at YungDrizz.
YungDrizz, how you say it?
And our Instagram, YungDrizz Entertainment, YungDrizz. So
YungDrizz, we got Drizz that's loaded up.
tap in. Thank you, guys.
Let's go. Infinity the gang. So the interview out now. We got it loaded up. EXO X YungDrizz. Show coming soon. Show on the 17th is running. We got this. Stay blessed.
445 in the building, gang. Thank you.